Hello, and welcome to episode 6 of my hardcore world. So, we got big plans for today, and a bunch of stuff changed between episodes, so let's go have a little talk. You may notice that I only have 3 chicken. Well, that's because food is becoming an issue. So, what I did was, I made a chicken farm. Now, this is a pretty bog standard style chicken farm. You got a bunch of what I would consider cedar chickens on top. They lay eggs into hoppers that point into a dispenser. We're reading a comparator output from that dispenser, so when it gets an item in it, it activates our comparator, which goes into a repeater and creates a redstone clock. We're then feeding that back into the dispenser so that it activates and shoots the eggs out. The baby chickens are sitting on a slab, so their hitbox is close to being in the lava, but it's not actually touching. And then when they grow up into the lava and die, and we get cooked chicken. You're going to notice one thing right off the bat, and that is that we have an iron farm. I didn't mean for this iron farm to just appear out of nowhere. I actually had a really cool replay mod, like a replay of me building this, and there's going to be like a cool orbital camera going up, and yeah, after doing it and recording it, I realized that it was like a 30-minute video, and I can't just shove a 30-minute clip of me building an iron farm into the video, so. However, it is working very, very well. Got 2 stacks of iron. I actually just took a stack home because I needed an anvil, so 3 stacks of iron. That's pretty good. Honestly, I'll probably never need anything more than this, and if I do, I'll just build another one like beside it or over there. So the way it works is you put 3 villagers with beds, you get you a zombie. I named mine. I think when they hold items it keeps them from despawning, but just to be safe I went ahead and named him. There is a 1 block gap here, so he can see all the villagers and they can see him. So because he's here, they never sleep and they're always scared. So because they're scared, they call for reinforcements, which spawns a iron golem up here, falls into the water, goes into the lava, and there is signs holding up the lava, and you can see iron there. Hoppers underneath to pick up the iron. I also went ahead and finished putting melons in with our pumpkins, so we do have alternating melons and pumpkins like I talked about before. I'm just waiting for the melon stems to grow, because I couldn't be bothered bone mealing. So, what are we going to do this episode? Well, we have 2 things to do. Number 1 is these 3 rockets are the last 3 rockets I have, and I have no more gunpowder. So, we need a creeper farm. And I say a creeper farm because I don't actually need like a generic mob farm, because I don't need rotten flesh, nor do I need bones. I still have the skeleton spawner and the spider spawner for bones and strings, so. The reason I'm up here, though, is this is going to be another part of our video, is I want to finish up our pathways that we started. And I want to work on the path coming over here, connecting up to here. And then I want to build a path going up to our house. And I also want to finish the path that goes over here. Hello and welcome back. So, a little bit's changed between episodes. As you can tell, I'm down here at the skeleton farm and it looks different. Well, for what I wanted to do, I needed a bunch of bone meal. So I figured that I would AFK at the skeleton grinder while I edited videos because I needed so much bones. Well, the chest kept filling up and I kept having to organize it. So, I figured if I'm going to be down here for a while, I might as well make it easy. So, we have an auto sorter on our skeleton farm now. The way this works is we have hoppers here. They go under the farm, and I can probably show this easier with free cam. Hoppers that go under the farm, and then they go into a sorter. If you've never seen one of these, this is your kind of bog standard typical auto sorter. Basically, we are reading a comparator output. I will actually jump down here and show you. Yes, this place still looks terrible because I haven't actually decorated anything. I kind of just threw it together. Alright, so we come back here. We have an auto sorter, okay? So, the drops come in here. Inside of these hoppers, there's 41 items, plus some filter items, so that we can read a comparator signal. That goes down. There is a redstone torch, along with a repeater down here. So if I come over here, you can see, here's kind of like a cutout of it. So you have comparator, 3 redstone dust, into a repeater, into a torch, which powers the hopper below. It's kind of the whole aspect of these, and they used to be really popular. I don't know if they are now or not. And then at the end here, I have a non-filter item disposal. So anything that doesn't get filtered, like if I come up here, we put all of this into here. You'll notice that the bows and all the armor go into this dispenser. I'm reading a comparator signal out of this dispenser, which is on subtract mode, so it makes a clock whenever it hits at least 2 items, or a signal strength that reaches this repeater. Actually, I think it's 3 items. It works, right? Well, the problem is it kind of works too good, and I may have thrown my sword in this hopper on accident, and yeah. So we have a new sword. And basically, when I lost my old sword, I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to make another one, I'm going to grind one out, and I'm going to make the best possible sword I can. So that's what we have. Basically, I just kept enchanting books. As you can see, we have a ton of books down here that I've been enchanting. I did get a Efficiency 5 and another Silk Touch book, which is really nice. And then up here at the villagers, I actually got a Sharpness 5 villager, along with our mending one. So if we go on up, we have another villager. He sells Sharpness 5 books. This took me forever to get him. I have no idea why, considering I got my mending villager on the first go. But yeah, we have a Sharp 5 villager. I also went ahead and put Unbreaking and Mending on our shield, and I just used one of the banners from the patrol guys. All of our farmers are master ranks, so they're selling us glistening melons and golden carrots, which is really nice. This guy sells cake. So, yeah. I needed bone meal because of this. This thing uses a ton of bone meal, and I changed up the design a little bit since the last time you've seen it. Basically, I put a piston here so that when it 1 ticks, it doesn't actually break the farmland. And then I put a hopper minecart. I don't know if I can show it in free cam. Yeah, there's a hopper minecart inside of that farmland. And then there's a hopper underneath of it. That way it'll pick up items really fast. So basically the idea is, if I turn down my audio here, we turn this on, we come up here and we hold right click, and it automatically bone meals all of the stuff, and then everything gets picked up and sorted into this chest. And I'm using wheat here because we needed mud. Mud brick specifically, or packed mud and mud brick specifically for what I wanted to do. So okay, I need to clean that out. So let's go see what I used all of that wheat and mud for. I redid all of our pathing, and I'm really liking the way it turned out. So I have basically I took up all of the path blocks and I switched it all out for packed mud, mud brick, stairs, and slabs. And then I'm using stripped jungle wood on the sides because it's got some green as kind of a transition, and I really like the way it looks. The only problem is this was super expensive on both wood and mud. So you're also going to notice that I have lampposts. So I wanted a way to light this up and just add some details on the sides. So I made these little lampposts. I traded for the lanterns from our villagers. And then I needed spruce wood, so I flew over in that direction. There's a spruce forest past the dark oak forest over here. So I got some spruce saplings, and I also got some berries while I was over there to use as decorations. And it's just a super simple little lamppost, but I think it looks kind of cool, and I like the way that the dark spruce wood kind of offsets the lighter tones that I have for the path. I think this is where I'm going to put my mob farm. It's kind of out of the way because, let's be honest, mob farms are hard to decorate and they just don't really look good. I thought about putting it over there, but I still want it to be a decent distance that I can get from the base. So I think I'm going to just put it right in here. We'll clear all this out, get rid of this tree. The design that I have is a really old design, but I'm pretty sure it still works in 1.20. I think the last time I used this design was in like, God, I think it was like 1.18 is the last time I used this. So I don't think I'm going to do a time lapse on this one, just because of how annoying it's going to be to place all of this, and the fact that it's going to end up like, I think the top of it is like Y150. Yeah, like right in here is going to be the top of the farm, so that's going to be super annoying, and I am very, very thankful that I have gathered all of the scaffolding that I have, because I am going to need it. I tell you what I'm going to do. Let's break all of this, and we'll do like a little before and after sort of deal. So let's put a dirt block. We'll put 2 dirt blocks here. And so this is before and this is after. So yeah, I had to move our dirt back because it was too tall. So let's start at the top, I guess. So if you've never seen a mob farm like this, these are kind of old school style mob farms, but they always work really awesomely. So I'm going to flick it on here, and then we're going to go in free cam mode. Alright, so basically we have a bunch of spawning platforms. Okay? So the water gets retracted, mobs spawn here. Water comes out, pushes the mobs down. They drop into this water stream, and then they drop to their death. Pretty simple. The roof is just so that all of these spawning pads are at absolute 0. So you can see there, everything's at 0 light level. Oh, you could even see a mob spawn there. So the redstone at the top is just your standard pulse extender, and it's just T flip-flop underneath, so one tick it's on, and then the next tick it turns it off. So if we fly up here, you notice I have a glass platform. This is the AFK spot. So this will make sure that I'm only loading chunks in the farm. So you can see now that all the mobs are spawning. Pretty much as soon as the water goes away, they spawn. Then everything gets pushed off, and they drop down, and you get a really cool like rain of mobs. Kind of a newer addition I've done to this mob farm is putting a item sorter on the bottom, and it works really nice as long as you give it a chance to sort everything. If you're constantly running this farm, the sorter isn't going to keep up with just hopper speed. You're going to have to run water streams because you will get that many drops. So really quick, I'm going to turn down block sounds. We have a 5x5 of hoppers that all point into one hopper. We come down, and in here we have all of our sorting. So it is the same style of auto sorter that I showed you before with the skeleton farm, that same design. Only this one's a little more backwards because rather than having the dispenser at the end, I have it at the beginning, and it is pulling out arrows. So we have bones, rotten flesh, spider eyes, gunpowder, string, redstone, and then anything that doesn't sort will go here, which is basically sugar, glowstone, and glass bottles. But this farm doesn't get enough witches to actually matter on those. So yeah, as far as the design goes, I wanted to keep it really simple, and actually really quick, I do want to add something at the top here that I meant to. I want to do stairs like this going across, just to give it a little bit more depth. I have a crafting table here so I can convert the bones into bone blocks. And as far as the entrance goes, I think what I want to do is some sort of like grave style entrance. The problem is I can't really, because of the way this is built, I can't do a lot down here. Because I kind of need this to be all spawn proof. So what I'm thinking is I want to do something like this, or it's just like a pillar that comes up, and then on the back we'll run some stone brick, and then let's do this here. These are actually probably better off being slabs, so let's get us some slabs. Just put a slab there, and then we'll come down, we'll do a stair, and then we'll do probably something. Does that look weird? I feel like that looks weird. Yeah, that looks really weird. I don't like that. Alright, so let's do this, and then we'll bring it down here. You can hear something flowing through some of the arrows. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the entrance to the mob farm. First thing I need to do is I actually need to go to the end, and I need to repair all of my tools and all of my armor, because my Elytra is about to break and I still do not have unbreaking on this thing. So I'm gonna go do all that, and then I will bring you guys back. Okay, so between clips here, I guess I should say, I have been making a lot of TNT. And the reason being is that I want to go mine ancient debris. And I think that using TNT is going to be a lot easier than using beds in the Nether. It's going to be a lot more controllable, I believe. So I wanted to show you something else too that I've been doing. I got us 2 new villagers. So we have a toolsmith that will trade us iron for emeralds. And I also have a Fletcher. I was hoping to get a good bow out of him, but he doesn't really have any good bows. He does have a string and a stick trade, so I've been using that, and we have a ton of emeralds. And I did end up making a bow. I made a Power 5 Punch 1 and Breaking 3 bow. Okay, so it's a netherrack and it's diamonds. Okay, so I should have netherrack. I just want to kind of dupe this. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 of these. So there's 1. There's 4. There's 7. Okay, so we're going to need more diamonds, that's fine. We can go get more diamonds. But that's a pretty decent start for upgrades. So let's get, I want to get, let's see, I'll probably just use, I think I'll just use levers, actually, just to be able to set the TNT off. So the way that I want to do this is I want to do it in the safest way possible. And I have been trading with the piglins in the Nether, so you'll be able to see that. Oh, good lord. There was magma creams in the portal. That is... Oh, you're a big bouncy one. Yeah, we just gonna leave you there. I'll deal with you later. So, coming over here, I've been trading with the piglins, and I did get us another fire res potion. We got a bunch of other stuff too. We're gonna have so many spectral arrows. So I think that I want to go down to the bottom of the world. Well, I guess I could go up to the top of the world too. That may be easier. Considering I'm already at Y92, I could just go up to the top of the world and go from there. I think that's what I'll do. Basically, on this level. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a long tunnel here. Not die to fall damage. Now you see why I wanted my elytra so quickly in this series? Is I like to walk off of things and not really pay attention to the ground. But the idea behind this is we put down a TNT, we ignite it, we try to grab our torch. If we don't, that's fine. And we let the explosion happen. Now, we can get somewhat brave with this by doing something like this. And we can use 2 TNT. And this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing for like the next hour. Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay, thank God. At least... oh, God. Am I recording? Yeah, okay, thank God. I'm glad I was recording this. I was only recording this in case I died in lava, but... I broke a pickaxe. Shoot. Okay, I have another one. Okay, at least it wasn't the silk touch. I mean, it's going to sound weird, but at least it was the fortune pick. God bless it. Well, I guess this is as good a time as any to show you. We are up to 20 ancient debris, and I actually found that mining at Y0 with TNT was not doing it. So I came up to Y14, and basically the reason I picked Y14 was, I'll be honest, I googled what's the best Y level to mine ancient debris at, because I spent 2 hours this morning mining at the bottom of the world, and I found like 4, so yeah, just kind of had to Google it, because I'm tired of repairing pickaxes, because I've done it like 6 times. I'm surprised I haven't broke one sooner. But I think I have 5 ancient debris at the house. We have 21 on us. I'd like to have at least half a stack, so I'm gonna keep mining, I guess. Yay. Okay, so I think that last clip you saw me breaking my fortune pickaxe. Well, you notice how this one's named Fortune 2.0? And there's only 1 pickaxe now, even though there was technically 2 because I broke one, and, you know, there was still one in the chest. Yeah, may have broke that one as well. Also may have broke my silk touch pickaxe. It's not been a good day for mining. So I guess I could show you what I did get while mining. We ended up with 25 ancient debris. Ignore the iron and gold. This is from something else. I just haven't put that up yet. So we got 25 scraps, and this is all of the quartz and gold that I mined. I silk touched all the ores just so that I knew how many I had, and also I kind of like the way this gold looks with the resource pack with the border on it. And the same for the quartz. I really like that border. I wanted to try putting an item frame. Okay. See, I kind of like the way that looks with the reds. Let's see what it looks like on the gold. Ooh, no. Okay, no, not on the gold. But I don't know. I may end up using this for some sort of decoration, or I might just fortune all of it. I don't know yet. But what I do know is that I want to make Netherite. So we have 6 ingots. And we needed 7. I'm actually 1 scrap short. So we can do basically... Let's see. We can do... I believe all of our tools. Yeah, all of our tools and then one of our armor pieces, which I'm thinking is probably going to be my helmet. Yeah, so I'm actually two netherite short. So I don't think I'm going to do... I don't think I'm going to do any of the armor yet. I think I'm going to wait. And I also only have enough templates to do all my tools. So let's do... I guess I'll do my silk touch first. So here we go. First netherite tool of the series. Oh, I love it. Can I stack? Okay, you can't stack. There we go. We have full netherite tools. Oh, this looks so cool. I can't wait. This is awesome. Oh, this is so cool. This is like a super big achievement for me because like I've never... I don't know if I've never done netherite tools in survival before. Like I'm trying to remember the last time I legitimately played vanilla survival. I don't think netherite was in the game yet. I really don't. So, yeah. I'm going to turn all this iron into block. Yeah, so in between episodes, I'm going to do a couple things. The first thing is I need to AFK the mob farm. You can see how many times I've been in and out of the nether because of these portals. I don't know why it keeps making nether portals here. By the way, if I go to statistics and I go to... is it mobs? No. Items? Yeah. And I go down to netherrack. I've mined 27,000 netherrack in getting all of this netherite stuff. Now, I've probably mined about 3,000 or 4,000 before that. But yeah, I mined 20,000 netherrack. So yeah, like I said, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought. And I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.